about for years. The two
Donald Trump arrives at UFC 316 with Dana White months after sitting cageside with Elon Musk. President Donald Trump was Dana White's guest of honor at UFC 316 in Newark, where he was seen greeting Mike Tyson before watching the bantamweight title rematch between current champion Merab Dvalishvili and ex-champ Sean O'Malley. Strolling into Newark's Prudential Center with White, Trump took a moment to shake hands with podcasters and former Tennessee Titans teammates Will Compton and Tyler Lewin before taking his cageside seat.
Strolling into Newark's Prudential Center with White, Trump for the White House last.
Trump's son Eric, daughter Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner were also on hand, as was U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. At one point the elder Trump and Rubio were seen sharing a fist bump while grinning into a nearby camera. As always, UFC fans and fighters were excited to see Trump, who was showered with applause and later got a high five from Kevin Holland after his submission victory against fellow welterweight Vicente Luque.
Biggest donor has changed a fist bump while grinning into a nearby camera. As it will also include Vice President J.D.
Fight night was part of a busy weekend for Trump. After jetting to his New Jersey golf club on Friday and attending UFC 316 Saturday night, Trump was scheduled to head to Camp David for Sunday's planned retreat of principles, according to multiple reports. The retreat will also include Vice President J.D. Vance, among others, and a number of topics are expected to be discussed.
Post that Trump had been named in the government file. Mike Tyson.
Trump last attended a UFC event in April in Miami alongside billionaire Elon Musk, but the president's relationship with his biggest donor has changed considerably since then. On Saturday, Trump warned that Musk would face very serious consequences if he was to start bankrolling Democratic candidates. Their relationship disintegrated earlier this week as the former allies battled it out on social media after disagreeing on Trump's Big Beautiful Bill.
Musk, Compton and Taylor Lewin before taking his cage.
Speaking with NBC News' Kristen Welker on Saturday, Trump was asked what he would do if Musk crossed the political aisle and donated to Democrats. If he does, he'll have to pay the consequences for that. He'll have to pay very serious consequences if he does that, he told out the outlet. Musk, who is worth $330 billion, was a major contributor to Trump's presidential campaign, spending at least $250 million in supporting his race for the White House last year.
President Donald Trump was Dana White's guest of honor.
Asked specifically if he thought his relationship with the mega-billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX is over, Trump responded, "I would assume so, yeah. I'm too busy doing other things. I won an election in a landslide. I gave him a lot of breaks, long before this happened," he said. "I gave him breaks in my first administration, and saved his life in my first administration. I have no intention of speaking to him," Trump added. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.
Political aisle and donated to Democrats. Musk.